Hi everyone, and welcome back to another stream of Sharky Plays Minecraft. We are giving Maple Story a little bit of a rest for a while. Basically, I just want something to be able to relax to. Maple Story was starting to get a little bit stressful, especially having to keep up with it on a fairly regular basis, and when I simply wasn't keeping up with it on a regular basis, I was feeling a bit anxious about things. So I thought it'd be a bit more relaxing, a nice chill game of Minecraft, standing on top of a very precarious platform. Whoop, bit of lag there. We'll see how many times we die due to lag. But this is my natural territory. I know Skeevers and Novak have been on here doing a lot of Minecraft in the past, and I've been with them too from time to time doing some Minecraft, but I'm less at home in vanilla Minecraft and more at home in modded Minecraft mod packs. And this is a mod pack known as Sky Bees. I've got the quest book right here, I believe. Here it is. Welcome to the Sky Bees mod pack. There we are. Yes, important information. I read a little bit of this before I started streaming, just so I knew what was going on here. I'll check that off, say that I've completed this quest. I should set my home, so that I can teleport back to my home island if something goes absolutely wrong. I got that prepared in advance. If I go set home, then this is now my home square. So I'm just going to get this copied onto the clipboard. So what this means is if something were to go wrong and I was to start falling, I won't do it. I'll go over here. If I go /home, there, I'm going to teleport back to this square. So that's my that's my bit of saving grace here. So there's loads of there we are. Hello. Woo! Let's see. Where are we? There we are. Hello. That's me. Alright, so we're going to have to get started in the usual way with these sorts of things, and that is by carefully extending this platform out and getting some more materials. Let's just get some of this out of the way for now. Oh, nice, we've got a clay bucket. Okay. Bit of food, sapling, and the quest book. Alright. I think I can also access the quest book up there. Yeah, same sort of thing. That's fine. I might keep it in my inventory for now. We'll see how we go. And yeah, let's carefully start extending some things out a little bit, making this island slightly larger and slightly safer. Oh wow, how did the grass spread down 2 blocks there? That's interesting. Alright, whatever works. Okay, well that means I've got grass down in that lower level, so that means I'm fine to head down a little bit more. So, what we're going to do, I have to start by just extending the platform out ever so slightly. That looks like we've got, yes, a bedrock basin under there. And we can actually go down one more block under here. So, if we head down one more, there's our safety of bedrock. So, what we might do is, so here's our grass that we'll keep and spread to places. Let's use this dirt to extend ourselves out a little bit to start with. Yeah, okay, I was looking at this. So I've watched some people play this mod pack recently, which is why I've decided to try this one. Out of all the possible mod packs I could be doing, why this one? Or I've watched some people attempt this recently. So I thought, oh, I might give it a try myself. And one of the things that I saw them doing was placing blocks underneath a block, which is impossible. I've never seen that done before. I always, you've got to get under a block to place underneath it. But I've watched them do it, and the cursor changes like that. And I think that means I can place a block on the underneath side of that block. I'm not going to try it because I don't want to waste these few blocks at the start. I'll try it when I've got a few more, and I can be a bit more frivolous with things. But that's real good to know that that's a thing that can be done. Let's extend this out a tiny bit more. I don't want to lose a bunch of leaves at the very start. Okay, I think everything will fall on the platform fine there. And I'll put, well, I will actually need, a bit of dirt to grow a sapling on top of. So we'll leave that one there. The other thing that I have looked up and found out is rather than breaking things one by one, we do have that. Actually, you guys can't see that. I've just noticed. You can see what's happening when I do that. In the top left of the screen, underneath my Sharky Plays Minecraft banner, it's excavator, ore miner, whatever. These are old names for it. It's called FTB Ultimine, which allows me to mine or break all of one type of block. So I could break all of this grass or all of that dirt or something like that by just mining. So I was going to do that with the leaves and with this wood, but I want to actually be careful and thoughtful about this. Let me start by getting just one piece of wood, because I want to, whoops, and it's already dropped down there. I want to be efficient with what we're doing here. Let me turn this wood into a crafting bench. Or a crafting station even. Okay, put that there. And I'm going to make a crook. So we need one more bit of wood. Okay, one more bit of wood. Yeah, that's some planks. That'll get us some sticks, and that'll get me a crook. Okay, we're on our way. So this is the beginning of Minecraft Skyblock adventures. This is the standard way you start, with a crook. You break leaves, and if I do this right, let's hold down that. Let's break every single leaf at once, and let's see what happens. There. Okay, perfect. All the leaves got broken, which means we can break down this wood. That's fine. There's no issue now. Oh, there was another one. So we should have three logs now once I pick this one up. Perfect. Okay. We don't need to be this high anymore. We've now got grass on the bottom level. So I will safely break all of this here. Don't need to be that high up. And this one that the trees are going to grow on, I can put there now. And we'll stick a sapling on there. Okay, oh look, it's nighttime. The moon's rising. There goes the sun. Goodbye, sun. And hello, moon. Alright, so we have sticks. We've got, okay, let's start getting things a little bit tidier. We've got the standard logs, planks, and sticks. We've got our crook going. We've got some basic food. Already started with some bread, but we've got apples now. And we have silkworms. Okay, perfect. So, what we're going to do... Whoops, and of course it's going to get dark. There, that's it. So, that's my lighting level. And this is one of the things I miss the most in vanilla Minecraft, not having access to lighting levels and things like that. So, I've got to be careful at night time, that we don't let things start spawning in ways that we don't want. For the time being, we're just going to extend ourselves out with this dirt is all sort of wasted at the moment now down here. We really should be using wood because we do have infinite wood here. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to get a bunch more planks. Let's just start turning this into planks so we can start extending this out even further. Let me put some planks around the edges here. Just make another layer of safety around the outside edge. Whoops. There we go. Proof of concept. It does work. Okay. Oh, and I'm out of wood already. Okay. So, time to grow this next tree, and you might think we've got to be waiting for ages, but, and I don't want to do it right here, but there it is. I did do it right here. Sprinting, in that ever so short distance, sprinting grows nearby things. And so does crouching. Doing the squats next to the trees will make them grow. So that's what I need. Let's crook these leaves. There we go. Bunch more good stuff. Crook's nearly dead. And let's break down the whole tree. Oh, I forgot to hold down the thing. There we go. Okay, and rinse and repeat. Right, this is how we get ourselves infinite wood to start with. So we can turn this into some more planks. Just get this extended out a little bit more. Just so that I don't feel like I'm going to instantly fall off. Alright. I feel like I want one more ring around, so do squats, squat, 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 squat. Is that going to make it grow? Have I got to be up on the same level as it? There we go. Normally there would have been a particle effect that appears around this, but I think I've got particles at minimal. Let's put them at all. What's the worst that could happen? I've got the settings down low because typically modern Minecraft runs very badly on this computer. There we go. Hello? That's not good. And right as I say that, have I managed to curse myself? Just said right as I say that modern Minecraft doesn't run so well, I have the spinning wheel of doom whilst trying to click on this crook. I'm looking over at the stream footage. Everything appears normal on the stream. It just looks like I'm staring at that crafting recipe. I can assure you, my entire game has frozen for some reason, which is making for some awkward moments here. Hopefully it will unfreeze itself some point soon. While we're waiting for that to unfreeze, let me just talk through what I'm thinking here. More crooks, chop down some more trees, get a bit more wood, extend this around like one layer further, and then it's sort of time to start thinking about progression from this point. I'm just sort of jumping straight into things. I haven't really even opened up the quest book, but the quest book has some initial directions for how to get started with Ex Nihilo, the stuff with the crooks and things like that I'm using to sort of scrounge around and get some resources and things. So we might make a bit of a start on that. I might check what the quest book has to say about some of these things, and we'll get ourselves some sieves up and running, things like that. and just get through the basic sort of starting point of this. It's been so long since I've played a Skyblock that I can hardly remember all the specific things we have to do at the very start to just get this underway. But we'll fumble our way through it, assuming Minecraft ever starts responding again. I really don't want to have to close it down and reopen it. I suspect that the whole thing has completely crashed for good. But I'm desperately hoping that it hasn't, because if it has crashed completely, and I've got to close and open the whole thing again, then it's going to take a while before before I'm back. Because this being a large mod pack means it just takes ages for the thing to start up and load everything. And I have no idea why it's crashing like this. Somehow I've made this crook recipe too fast for its own good. And clicking on it too suddenly. So, with that, I think I'm going to have to, unfortunately, shut down Minecraft and end it here so that I can try and boot it back up again. The whole thing, the whole thing's just not responding. Can't even wake it up by doing this. Alright, let's hit the kill button. There it is. Alright, well with that, I'm going to have to end the stream ever so briefly. 15 minutes in? And, hang on, let me put this up. Is that it? There it is. Okay, I should have had that up before, when it was frozen. Please stand by. I'm going to have to stop the stream, and, actually, yeah, no, I am. I'm going to have to stop the stream because this is probably going to take ages. There we go. The crash error has come up now that I've forcibly closed it. We're sorry for the inconvenience. Yes. Okay. Let me click to open and see what happens. You never know. It might actually be quick. Yeah, I'm desperately trying not to close the stream. I don't want to have to break this up into 2 separate recordings. But by the same token, I don't really want to have this sort of big dead space in the middle here. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Loading. Woo! Loading on a tiny bit of screen. So I haven't watched this load yet. I was out of the room when this opened up for the first time. So I have no idea how long it's going to take for this to completely start up. Whew, there it is. Constructing 148 mods. That feels like a lot. Can I take a chance to just make the window slightly bigger? There we go. Don't mind me, I'm just playing around with the visual appearance of this. Try and get everything set to size while it loads. There we go. Make the window a tiny bit bigger. Now I'm going to have to wait as it keeps loading. Nearly. Just a little bit of black on the edge there. Tiny bit more. I think that's pretty close. I'm going to call that near perfect. Alright. Well, we just got to wait for it to load. This last little bit now. I might even take the Whoa. Okay. Oh, that's the narration thing. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, I think that I don't like the look of that. I think that's disabled. Let me do that now. There. Okay. Didn't even think of that. I've watched Skeevers do that and had a bit of a chuckle myself as she hits the keyboard shortcut I've got set for putting up the "We'll be right back" banner. But of course, apparently that's the same keyboard shortcut as turning on narration or something in Minecraft. So I think that's actually going to be literally the first thing I do once this fully loads up. I'm going to go into the key binding settings, find that narration hotkey, and we will just bind it to something else random. Look at that, we're actually here. I expected this to take a lot longer. Right, controls. Let's see. We're looking for B, a letter B. Oh, I could search by key. Didn't even think of that. B. Feet switch mode. There, Control B, toggle narrator, which is so awkward because that's literally the keyboard shortcut for the be right back. Control B. Can I do Control Shift B?
Narrator narrates chat.
Oh dear. Okay, let's do Control N for
Toggle
narrator.
Narrator is bound to Control plus N button.
Okay, good. So let's turn you off now.
Narrator off.
Perfect. Alright. Wow, we actually managed to do that. Beautiful. So now, I should be able to do that. There we go. So I can bring that up and down now. And it doesn't turn the narrator on. Finally. Okay, there we are. Sharky Skybees. Well, this was my test world to check to see whether or not this the skyblock loaded correctly. Okay, that wasn't a complete disaster. We've crashed and we're back in, and it's been maybe 5-6 minutes. Here I was thinking it was going to take more like 10 or 15. But hopefully this doesn't happen on a regular basis. Hopefully I just did something a little bit weird there with clicking on that crook and confusing the game a bit. And hopefully I haven't somehow corrupted the world or something with all the weird things that I've just done. Here we are, loading. Ooh, there we are. Join the world. Okay, loading, loading. Hopefully everything's alright here. It actually kind of feels like it's crashing whilst joining the world, which I will not be happy about. Oh no, it's just because we were joining the world. Okay, we are here. Everything's good to go. Yep, no weird errors in chat or anything like that. We've still got, if I can open my inventory, we've still got everything we had before. Got the wood. We were trying to craft this crook. Is there a crook sitting in here? There's not. Okay, that's fine. Just think before anything else weird happens, I'm going to do set home on top of this crafting bench right here, just as I wander off and go home. Bam. Perfect. We'll turn that back on. Great. Okay, I think we're good to go. I think we're back into it. Which means we just try this again and try not to break everything this time. So We make ourselves another crook. Okay. We'll crook some of these leaves out. We won't get all of them. There we go. Crook's broken. And do it on the next crook. That's all the rest of them. Right. Break this one with our hands as well. Perfect. Okay. We'll turn those into planks. Let's see. We're going to put one more layer around the outside of here. What I will do at some point, because I do have a design in mind. Remember, this is Minecraft Bees, after all, Sky Bees. Welcome to my first mod pack. Welcome to Sky Bees. It doesn't say that anywhere. Bee. There we are. Here we are. We're starting with Ex Nihilo, etc., etc. I'll read some of that a bit later. Over here, you can see here's all the other bits and pieces here. That's where we are at the moment. Ex Nihilo. Doing things. Once we get 32 oak logs, we'll have completed that opening quest. Most of these quests don't have rewards, don't have quest rewards in them. Oh, nice picture. I should do a double take of that. They've built that frame with crafting tables just for fun, maybe? That's bizarre. Most of these quests and things in here don't have quest rewards. They're just a kind of progression thing to keep you on track. Here's bees. This is where... oh, wow. Okay, yeah. We'll look at those later and think about that. Absolutely. So, why was I going in there? I don't know. Something about Ex Nihilo and getting things started. Yeah, so Sky Bees. That's right. I was talking about ground design, what I'm doing with the landscape here. I have in my mind, and I'm plagiarizing this directly from the videos I watched of people playing this mod pack. I'm going to make hexagon-shaped land around me. I'm going to sort of... It's all going to be connected, don't worry. There's not going to be gaps of floating hexagons. It's all going to be flat ground, but it's going to be tiled from hexagon shapes, so that from the air, looking down from the map or up in the air, it looks like a honeycomb. Right, it looks like there's a bunch of hexagons everywhere. And I'm just trying to recall the maths for what these things look like, because they were made, and I think I'm going to go with this, they made them so they were a chunk size, 16 by 16. And what that means is in the middle, so I didn't think through what this is. I've got to have 2, 2, 2, and then we go from there. So yeah, I'm going to have to work this out. I think the easiest way to work it out is going to be actually to build it a layer above, rather than trying to do it on the ground layer as my first go. I kind of like the the bedrock platform being preserved. I sort of like having that as like the central sort of starting point to show off, how far we've come, kind of thing. We'll do one more around the edge here. Oop. Look at that. We have one bit of wood left. Okay. I think that means it's time to grow another tree. Keep this process going. Oh, that's a big one. It's a good thing we made the island bigger. I think we got everything contained on there. Break those leaves. Of course, not everything's connected in this tree because it's how big it is. I'm going to have to build up a bit to get up to this tree. Right there. Hoo-hoo. Did I lose those apples? I reckon I did. Yeah, I'm going to lose some of this. I mean, that's unavoidable. More crooks, please. I should probably always have several crooks on me. Let's see. Come on. I reckon I just lost those off the edge. Yeah, that's okay. I can live with it. Oh, I hope I didn't just lose all that wood. I think I did. Oh, that is awkward. Ah, see, I don't like that about the big trees. That's one of the more annoying features. Now, is that safe to just dig? Yeah. And that's going to be my next thing. One of these days I will accidentally vein mine my entire island, and I'm just going to take all that light levels off everything for a moment. Yeah, look at that. I got no extra wood out of that. That's really awkward. I'm going to have to try that whole thing again now. Crouching next to a tree. There we are. Knock down a tree with its own saplings. There we go. Turn this into wood. Right, getting loads of saplings, which is great. Let's get another one on the go. Okay. So, how are we looking? And of course, now that I think about it, yeah, it's a 3x3 starting platform. So actually, I can't do what the people did that I watched and am plagiarizing this from, because they did a 16x16 chunk, and I've just frozen. I hope that's not a bad sign. Walking around on top of this crafting bench, I'm just frozen again. Okay, talking while we're freezing. Yeah, they'd made a 16x16 kind of hexagon style, but of course that's an even number, and I've got a 3x3 starting island of bedrock here. There we go. Whew, back from the brink on that. I've got a 3x3 island of bedrock here, so that's an odd number. So I need to make an odd number sized hexagon, which is slightly annoying, because now that means I've got to genuinely make this up myself. I can't use the pattern that they used, so I'm going to have to completely ad-lib this, which is fine. Maybe I make it 15x15, because it's got to be kind of big, otherwise it's going to... And maybe I should even make it bigger than 15x15. Maybe I should be making it like 21x21 or something. What are we at the moment? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. So that's 9. So this is currently at a 9x9. 3, 5, 7. We're at a 9x9 here. So I'm just sort of... I mean... So 9, then we have another ring around, would be 11. Another ring would be 13. Another ring would be 15. So 3 more in every direction. I mean, that's not too bad, really. I could do that, kind of. But of course, my danger is if I make it too big right now, we head into dark territory. And darkness is an issue, because I don't have torches yet. And torches are an issue, because torches require coal. Okay. All sorts of other torches. Fancy. Torches require coal or charcoal. Okay. or a precision sawmill. And of course I'm not getting coal for a while. I can get charcoal by cooking up wood. But I'm not getting a furnace for a while. Like, that's not coming just yet. Oh, wow. So, with torches out of the way, that means we're going to have to try and not let things get too dark. So, we'll keep our island at the current size for now. And let's just, whoops, not that. Let's just have a look at what Ex Nihilo says is a good way to start. Get some logs, get a crafting table. We've done half these things. Barrels, crooks, look, there's crooks, saplings, string, beehive frame, yes, yes. Sieve, that's where we should be heading. String mesh, dirt. Okay, from our barrels. Yeah, so that's how we generate more dirt. Dirt generator, that sort of stuff. And we start sieving, I think. So we're aiming to get cobblestone in order to get a furnace and get things going. But to get cobblestone, yeah, in Ex Nihilo, we've got to start putting together stone pebbles. I'm just looking at some other ways of doing this. Oh, of course. Yeah, fair enough. That makes sense too. So, stone pebbles. And the only place we're getting stone pebbles from is sieving. Sieving dirt, from the looks of it, with just different grades of mesh. So, there we are. Chances of getting stone pebbles out of sieving dirt. So we want to be able to get infinite dirt so we can get infinite stone pebbles to start getting cobble. And we're getting dirt by putting organic things into compost. Wow. All sorts of exotic things here. It's going to be saplings that we're sticking in there. Saplings or leaves, but we can't get leaves just yet. So it's going to be... looking through the list here. Yeah, saplings. Going to be stuffing our oak saplings in here to get more dirt, because we've wasted good dirt on the floor, you know. But in theory it's infinite, alright? So that, of course, yeah, I could sieve things to get dirt, but that's not happening. So it's working towards a sieve. So I guess I should just start doing some of the stuff in this quest book in order to actually get it marked off properly. To head towards a sieve, that's where we're going. And yeah, in the background here, I kind of like that, even though I can't drag that out the way for some reason. Let me zoom in a bit more. Yeah. So yellow showing me where that leads to after having made the thing, and blue showing me the requisite quests. So the dirt and the string mesh quest. Yep. So following the blues backwards, which of course takes me all the way back to here. So, okay, step one. Let's get 32 oak logs on us so that we can actually get this underway. Let's see. Yep. So let's not turn them all into planks just yet. Let's keep some logs separate. I do notice we are getting hungry, and of course that's the biggest issue in a skyblock, dying of hunger. We did start with 9 bread, which was nice, and we are getting apples gradually. We can eat silkworms if we have to, but we should be fine. I don't expect any issues just yet. Of course, all this crouching does make me hungry. Oh, it's another big tree. That's annoying. Okay, let's prepare ahead with another crook or two. Okay, we'll crook this bit of the tree. Try again and we'll crook that bit of the tree. That's alright, it's all down there. Leaves over there now. Can we... Now that's just too far. Can I reach that? Nope. Okay, looks like we're going to nerd pole up ever so briefly. Up we go. To the leaves. Another one down. Let's just break everything. Yeah, all of that went off the edge. I knew it was coming. It's fine. I've still got to nerd pull up a bit more yet. This is a huge tree. I don't like huge oak trees like this. They're just messy. And nearly walks off the edge there. That completely broke all of that. All my crooks are gone. Okay, down we come. Actually, that's enough. I can just do that now. And vein mine, that's what it was. It used to be called vein mine. Vein mine the whole thing down. I won't get used to ulti-mine. FTB ulti-mine. Sounds so weird. Oh, look at that. We've nearly starved to death. Loads of saplings, loads more silkworms, heap of extra sticks. We need more crooks. Let's eat our first piece of bread. Oh, wow. Is that all that's going to give me? Okay. Fair enough. Alright. Just checking that, yep, nothing's going to spawn. That's fine. Of course, the real danger here is going to be if somehow things spawn on top of trees. Oh, look, we've nearly got our 32 logs. Hi in the chat, Helmholtz. How are we doing today? We are at the start of a skyblock here. Oops, there we are. Just getting all the preliminary things underway. Right, and aha, so it even says up there, quest completed. Perfect. So we've got that sorted. We've got to make ourselves a crafting table. Well, isn't this awkward? Let's make a quick crafting table. Perfect. Oh wow, and it's auto-detected all the rest now. That's a shame. Why did it not detect that then? Perfect. Made a crook. Yes. I've gotten those things. Yes. Perfect. What else is it saying? Barrel. Yep. Let's make ourselves a barrel. Just trying to remember. I think a barrel's just got a slab at the bottom, doesn't it? Yeah, a slab at the bottom with wood on the sides. Okay. So it's my slab with wood down the sides. Okay, great. Got ourselves a barrel. That means we can start composting to get dirt. Right. Perfect. We could probably make a couple of barrels and get several of them underway, but that's sort of quick. Alright. So that's going to get us plenty of dirt that we're going to be sieving. So we need string to get string mesh to make a sieve. Okay, so for string, what we have to do, plant ourselves a tree, do a heap of squatting. There we are. Immediately abandon this tree because we don't like trees that do that. Oh dear. Alright. Up we go again. It's the one thing I don't like about oak trees. The way they feel the need to sprawl out everywhere like that. Oh, and that's still not everything. Okay. Guess we're going back up then in a minute. Let's chop all of that down. Or it can just despawn on its own. Careful not to walk off the edge. It's going to happen eventually. Oh, look, they've just despawned. Perfect. That's fine. Okay. Let's make some more crooks and try that all again. And I guess what I should do is get in the habit of just doing that every time I see it empty. More crooks. I don't know why I'm only making 2. Because I used up 2 last time. There, I'll make 3. That'll show me. Okay, squat, squat, squat. Grow us up a nice tree, not a big one. Perfect. Okay, so we're trying to get string here, which means I'm going to stick a silkworm in this tree. If I stand back a bit, that silkworm has infested that leaf. And you see we've got normal leaves, but we've got an infested leaf there. And now that it's fully infested, that's going to spread through the tree. So I'm going to leave that for a little bit, and we're going to spam some saplings into this barrel here. Make ourselves a bit of dirt while we wait. Shouldn't take too long. That'll turn that whole tree into infested leaves. Oh, are we done? Oh, there's bits of stuff at the back there. Maybe just a little bit up the top. Okay, we'll do one more dirt. And so now, if I were to crook this tree down, here we are. We just got a bunch of string. 47 string. So rather than dropping saplings and things like that, all those leaves have been turned into string. Perfect. So, with that, I believe we should be set to make a sieve, right? Yep, because we can now use the string to make a string mesh. We can make ourselves a sieve. Perfect. Okay. String mesh. And I don't know why I did that. I'm trying not to type in the word string mesh by just looking through everything that you can make out of string. And of course it's going to be on like the last page. There it is, page 13. String mesh. So it is 9. I didn't know if it would be 4 or 9. Okay. 9 it is. Give ourselves string mesh. Perfect. Quest complete. So now we're making the sieve. Alright. Sieve. So slab in the middle, planks on sticks. Makes sense. Okay. Slab in the middle, planks, and standing up on a pair of stick legs. So, first sieve of the sky block. Right there. There it is. Put our mesh in it. Okay. And I think we are long past a chest at this point. Now, of course, chest, I don't know why I looked at the recipe, but plain old chest, 8 bits of wood. I'm thinking about other types of barrels and storage. Because you've got barrel, which is just a bit different. Requires these vertical planks and 2 slabs on the top and bottom, which seems a bit weird. Phantom block. A quest barrier. That's immersive engineering. There's a crate. Is that another type of storage thing? Crate, reinforced item storage, recycling. No, that's too fancy. Wooden storage crate. Requires treated planks. Well, that's not going to happen. crate. Disabled. Okay. Nice. And crates of a couple of foods here. Sure. I guess we're going with chests then. Oh, of course, the other thing, since I've got the quests here, drawers. Of course. That should probably happen at some point. Where do drawers start? Is that the beginning of a draw quest line? It is. Keys, controllers and things. I must admit, drawers are something I sort of never got into. They've kind of scared me for a long time. So, oops, we don't want to go into there. But maybe we take the plunge and figure out how drawers work sometime as well. But for now, I guess we're just going with a boring chest. There we go. Just because we're going to want to be able to stash some things. We don't need all this and that on us. Crafting table, another clay thing. Let's put some things away for safekeeping. We don't need quite as many silkworms on us. And I suppose we have all those saplings on us for now. That's probably fine. Having all of this on us. What's the worst that happens? We fall off and lose everything? Ah, dear. Alright, let's break this down. And of course, wow, we've got just a stray log now. That's a bit awkward. Gonna have to move everything across one, I don't know. Which means that's gonna live there now. Alright. So, sieving time. Let's start sieving some dirt. I don't think it's possible to get this dirt back. That's just going to stay there forever. Plus, it's our only grass at the moment. So we sort of should keep that because that's grass. Although grass seeds, that's a thing, isn't it? Grass seeds. Yeah, and I get that from sieving dirt 5% of the time. So we can always get grass back if worse comes to worse. Okay, sieve time. Oh, look at that. Quest complete. We got ourselves a diorite pebble. Oh, and normal stone pebbles. I was going to say that's so annoying, a diorite pebble. Wow. Ah, look at that. And it's got an exclamation on it. Oh, because it's got a reward. Oh, would you look at that? It's so nice. Get 4 stone pebbles, and it's going to give me... It gave me a cobblestone. That's hilarious. Great. Apparently I've also done this one. Collect any sapling. Well, we did that a long time ago. Crucibles and so on and so forth. Other meshes. Yep. Dirt generator. Yeah, it's all on its way. Let me just sort of see how far away these sort of things are. Dirt generator. Yes. 1 dirt every 40 ticks. Of course, I need glass, which means I need to be able to smelt sand. So we still need to get to a furnace. So we're still heading towards a furnace. In order to get the bit of glass there. Heading down this road, that takes me to a cobble generator. Oops. Cobble generator just requires the exact same sort of stuff, but glass as well. Bucket of lava. Yeah, of course. So we've got to get these buckets. We've got to get these clay buckets, which means we're cooking up clay, which means we need clay balls. Okay, yeah. So we've got a lot to do before we get there. We've got to get hammers. We've got to get sieves, dust, and all sorts of stuff. Okay. All right, I'm getting way ahead of myself here. Let's make a cobblestone. Aha, we've got 2 cobble. And so begins the unnecessary collection of sieving seeds and stuff. So let me make another chest, because we're going to need somewhere to just dump all of the sieving things that we get. So just all the random stuff that comes out of sieving dirt. So if I sieve a bit more dirt, see what we get. Ooh, ancient spores. Quest complete. I didn't even know there was a quest for that. There we go. Just trying to stop it from putting another dirt in there. I guess there was. Yeah, down this direction here. Get an ancient spores. Right, click the ancient spores on dirt to get mycelium. Right, that's how we get witch water. That's how we head down that route of things. Yes, okay. Wow, look at all the stuff we've got here. There's the ancient spores, sweetberry seeds, more diorite pebbles, andesite pebbles, granite pebbles. Wow. Let's put them all together. Why is that a thing? Fern, regular old wheat, jungle seeds, industrial hemp, fern, pumpkin, melon. Right, and a bunch more stone pebbles. Which means, look at that. That's now enough to go furnace, technically. Let us put these together, make ourselves a furnace, and like that, we are now cooking. If I put my furnace over here, let's put in 1 log and 2 sticks. And that should give us our first charcoal. Perfect. I'm just checking that there's no other way to do that. That's just cooking up logs. Yeah. For a second I thought I could cook up planks and do this, but no, it is. It's just logs. That's fine. Okay, well, 32 of them go in there. That'll cook 8 of them, which will leave 24. So I need to put 3 more charcoal in there. 1, and then 2, 3, and then that will cook its way through. I'll have 20 something charcoal when that's done. Okay, and with that, we've got a tiny bit of experience. So, meshes. Let's talk meshes, because flint mesh is the first upgrade to string mesh. Flint mesh takes our string mesh and requires some flint. Right now, we get flint from either putting 3 gravel together, or flint comes out of, well, sieving gravel. Putting 3 gravel together does give kind of better odds, really. And of course, gravel we get by hammering down cobblestone, and so on and so forth. Now, to me that says our most efficient process would come from racing to a cobblestone generator. Is that really the case? Also means I've got to go to brick hopper and all this sort of stuff. Yeah. Hammering cobblestone down into gravel, and then gravel down into sand, and then sand down into dust. Yep, because that's going to make us clay. The wooden crucible is how we get water, I believe. Alright, wooden crucible. We put a sapling into a wooden crucible, makes us water. Wooden crucible heat sources, torch, yeah, etc., etc. Torches will be our heat source. Okay, so that gets us water for water buckets. Yep. And lava, of course, is going to come from the fired crucible, melting down cobblestone, which means we've got to get a heap of porcelain clay, which means we need a heap of bone meal. Bone meal is going to come out from sieving dust. Okay, so we are going to have to sort of ramp up some of this a little bit, which means, I think, another sieve. Let's make ourselves another sieve just to get this slightly faster. So I'm trying not to make millions more cobble than I need, but I don't think there's any way to game this system. I think I am just going to have to commit and start making a heap of things. There's no way around this. That lets me, there we go, do 2 at once. Perfect. Put some of these things in there. Fills up the inventory with loads of stuff, but yeah, that's just the way it is. Okay, what's that? Birch seed. Right, yep, so we can get birchwood. Good to know. There we go. That's getting us a load of charcoal. We can now make some torches. There we go. And now we can light the place up and just remove a little bit of my fear of nighttime. There we go. Alright. Okay, we need to make a heap more saplings, which means we might want more barrels. Because, of course, we could do this a little bit faster. So, let's get at least another barrel. This one here. There we go. Get them cooking up. This is the slow part of things at the beginning, right? Where we just need heaps of wood to get things underway. Heaps of wood, heaps of saplings. Let's make some more. Oops. Okay. Well, they're all done. I suppose I could make an axe to speed up breaking that tree down a bit, but the axe will end up breaking constantly, and I'll have to keep making more axes. So it sort of gets a bit pointless after a while. So it looks like it's taking 8 saplings to fill them up. So that's 32 saplings all through there. Oh dear, it squished me. Look at me. Oh dear. Help me. Help me. The tree's come down on me. That's a bit awkward. There we go. I think we're back up now. That's better. Okay. Well, let's do something risky. Swap that out. Oh wow, that dirt, did you see that? That dirt. And I plant that, and I've got one sapling left. Suppose I should stand more central when I do that. Okay, we've got 20 dirt. We can start doing plenty of sieving now. See what we collect up. Okay. Random things everywhere. Okay. Look at this. Oak seeds, acacia seeds, spruce seeds. This is good. So I might even put these down here, because these are seeds for other trees. Oh, grass seeds. There we go. Grass seeds. I might keep some of these special ones at the end. Ancient spores. Don't really know what jungle seeds are all about. Carrot seeds. That's nice. Okay. So, and of course they. Oh, that's how I make marble. Or just diorite. Wow, okay. I had no idea. Oh, that's got complicated quick. So of course, yeah, together they just make a diorite. Oh wow, a diorite crook. That's a thing. That's so weird. So then I guess andesite. Well, just makes andesite or an andesite crook. Granite just makes granite or a granite crook. So it was literally diorite's the weird one. It also makes marble. But what can I do with andesite? Can I hammer it? Stone cutting, yes, yes. It will melt to give me lava in a crucible. That's good to know. I can hammer it, but then I get crushed andesite. So, what do I use crushed andesite for? It makes lava. 200 millibuckets. Well, and that makes 250. So I actually have more lava if I don't crush it. So, andesite is literally only good to me for melting down into lava. That's fine. That's good to know. So, andesite and granite, I can make, yep, the corresponding stones out of them to melt them down to lava. So there's no point doing that for these stone pebbles for the nice cobblestone I'm going to make. So we make this into nice cobblestone. Alright, and there's the extra charcoal from the furnace there. Take out. Alright, there we go. So, all this cobble, just check that we don't head off the quest line too much. Yeah. Hammer time, melting that down into lava, that sort of stuff. Yeah. What? 64 cobble? Oh, 64 everything. Well, that's not happening until after we've got automation. That's a fact. Dust to clay, yes. The fired crucible, we've got a torch. Okay, the fired crucible, of course, requires all of this, which requires this, so, yep. Which means we need to be getting water. So, we should prioritize that. So, wooden crucible, which is our, just made like you would make a sieve, except with logs instead of planks. Okay. So, just like a sieve, which means we're going to need some more of these back. So just like a sieve, but with logs. And then little stilted legs. Okay. We will put you right here with that on top. So you've got 1 heat level in you. And actually I need more saplings, so I'm gonna use up all my saplings and then I'll be in trouble. Come on, tree, grow. Here we are. Okay, so I've got a couple more saplings back there, which is good. If I put one in here, that's slowly going to turn into water. Super slowly. Dear. 3 and 4. So 4 of them is going to make 1 bucket of water. I guess that means I need to make an infinite water source some point soon. Which might mean I need to reorganize some of this a little bit. Work out a bit better where I put my infinite water source. If I break some of this up. And I need a pick to break that furnace. I'm not breaking that chest. That's awkward. Alright, guess it's time for a tool. Wooden pick. Okay, so if I put the furnace, and we don't need those silkworms on us anymore, because we're basically done with that side of things. If I have my 2x2 water source here, I can put my furnace kind of there, and I can have these wooden barrels. How's that going? Yeah, have my wooden barrels like that. Okay, and the water shouldn't leak out there. We should be fine. Shame which way that chest is facing now that I've done that. But that's where my water would go. Alright, but of course we need something to put the water in. We need a clay bucket, don't we? So we've done that. To get the clay bucket, I've got to smelt up. Well, to get a bucket, I need to smelt up a clay bucket. Yep, that's just how that works. To make a clay bucket, I need 3 clay. I make clay out of actually doesn't say, but it's clay blocks. That's what it is. Yep. I get clay blocks that can deconstruct down to 4 clay, and I make clay blocks there by putting dust into a wooden barrel that has water in it. Oh. So that's kind of weird, because that means I need water in a wooden barrel first to get clay. I'm missing something here. Okay, now you know what this means. These need to fill up with water without me putting water from there into there, which means it needs to rain. So you know what that means. Watch me try and cheat and turn the rain on. I have no idea how. I thought it was toggle downfall, but that's obviously no longer the case. Set. No. Weather. No. That's awkward. How do I get it to rain? That's going to be a bit weird. Because, yeah, I need to be able to put dust into these when they're full of water to get clay to get a bucket. Because I can't get the water out of there. Unless, could I just put the clay straight in there? Maybe I'm missing that. Could I just put... You see, it's showing a wooden barrel or stone barrel. But it's not showing crucible. Which makes me think it can't be done like that. Yeah, stone barrels. No different. If I type in crucible, my wooden crucible. Yeah, if I put stuff in there, I get water. But then there's nothing I can do. I can only just take that water out. But for that, I need the bucket. And for the bucket, I need the clay. I feel like I'm stuck in an infinite loop here. Oh, wait a minute. That's why they gave me a clay bucket. Okay, that breaks the loop. I can't believe it took me that long to remember that. Okay, that's how I get the water out of there into here. Okay. Right. There's my clay bucket. That starts this whole process. I put the clay bucket in the furnace. I'm going to get myself a real bucket. So let's put that in there. We probably don't need that string on us anymore. I guess if we're making some more meshes, we do. There we go. Now we've got ourselves a real bucket. Perfect. Oh. Really? Did I just complete those quests? Which water? Well, I completed this one, of course. I got a bucket. That's fine. Which water? Place a barrel on mycelium and put water in it. Wait till it's witch water. Completes with a witch water bucket. Well, I don't have a witch water bucket. I've just got a bucket with nothing in it. I feel like that's a bit glitched. Anyway, we're getting there. We're getting there. So, this bucket will let me pick up the water when there's only about half a thing of water in there at the moment. That's going to be the world's slowest water, really. By the time that's done, I can put one down, and I need a whole second one to happen. That would go down there too. Is that going at 1 per second? I feel like I might be going at 2 a second. So if that's going at 2 per second, that's 500 seconds, which is just over 8 minutes. It's halfway through, so there's 4 minutes left on this one, plus another 8 minutes. So that means we're 12 minutes away from having 2 water sources. And then we have infinite water, sure. Wow, okay. I guess I'm doing more sieving in the meantime to get a bit more cobble and stuff like that. Well, let's get moving then. We'll need some more crooks. Just get crooking. And let's get growing some saplings. Okay. Oh, it's another big boy. Alright. Oh. If I hold down shift, if I crouch while looking at the chest, I can see what's in the chest. That's amazing. I had no idea I could do that. Okay. And then now, quite dangerously, let's do that. Bonk. And of course, it's only a matter of time before I do something like that and vein mine the entire island. Which is why it's good to have things made of different materials to prevent that from happening too often. How are we doing? Get loads of silkworms. Plenty of logs coming out of this. Getting there on the additional saplings, which is good to see. Alright, grow. Okay. Another one. This is really burning through the food though. I guess I should be cooking up some of these silkworms, shouldn't I? Really, they are a reasonable source of food. That'll just keep me going without having to burn through all this bread and stuff. There we go. Good silkworm. Alright, let's get another one going. That's getting there. It's another big-ish boy. Not too big though. Okay. We're getting there. I might do some of these. There we go. Get another one of them going. Come on. Come on, grow. Not too big. Just a little one. Ah, medium size. Okay. Oh, all that squatting and vein mining really burns through the hunger. So let's eat up a bit. Okay, that's better. Assisted in adding hearts. Interesting. Sort of got no idea what that's talking about anyway. Okay. Getting some more saplings together. How's this going? It's getting there. Guess we can sieve a bit more dirt. Just mixing things up a little bit. Trying to... Oh, wow. Stuff going everywhere. Okay. Just instantly filled the inventory. Okay, I think that was everything. Cactus seeds, more ancient spores. Nice, getting a few more of them. Some more of those seeds. None of those have gone flying in weird directions. Great, get a few more of the silkworms out. Check on the water. It's nearly a complete water, which is good to see. So we'll do another squatting. Another one of them. Another tree comes down. And go for it again. Bit of squatting. Tree comes down. Perfect. Another round of saplings. Get the next batch of dirt underway. Great. This is getting there. We can put some of these sticks in the chest, I think. Oh, wow. Yeah, I forgot I've got so many silkworms already in cold storage. Alright. Nearly done. Get the bucket ready. Water. Bam. Perfect. Okay. And so begins the next 8 minutes, where that will make me a second water. Oh dear. It's terrible, isn't it? I mean, one thing it is helping is we are getting more cobble out of this process. That's going to get smashed down to gravel, smashed down to sand, down to dust, which we can turn into clay and things like that. So that's good. That's on its way. It's important. There we go. In the meantime, I guess we keep getting more saplings. How are we going? We've got another crook there. Ready for when this one breaks. Okay. Grow tree, grow. We are inside this tree. That's interesting. Okay. I should make some more crooks because that was our last one there. Grow, grow, grow. Don't grow too big. Taking a while. It must be a big tree. That's not too bad. Come on, do ascots. Oh, it's a big one. Oh, that's all going to go over the edge. Ah, because it's actually saplings that I want now. So, I sort of don't want to lose heaps and heaps of them. There we go. Caught those ones before they were lost forever. Get over this side a bit. Catch these ones as they start to fall. There we go. And we've got to get up to there, to those higher ones now. And then there's some over there. Wow. I think I caught them. I think I lost the sticks, but caught the important stuff. Great. And we should just be able to, yeah, break that whole thing down. Excellent. Okay, that was a big exciting tree, that one. Got a good amount of stuff out of that. Plenty of saplings from that one. We are getting loads of oak logs, so I'm even going to put some of them into storage now too. There we go. Okay. Looks like we're out of crooks already. Doesn't take long, does it, really? And that's a quarter of the way to the next water. So, it's getting there. Let's put some of these in here. Let's get another tree on the go. Squat, squat, squat. There we go. That's a much more manageable sized tree, that one. Okay. Sapling trying to run away. Oh, we're sort of in this one again. It squashed us down. Oh, I broke that without using a crook. I just broke that with what I was holding, which was saplings. Yep, I need to always switch back to the crook. Because, yeah, that's sort of a waste of a tree in a kind of way. Alright. Let's put some in here. It's a third of the way there. Squat, squat, squat. An apple. This is my last crook, okay. That's fine, it's not a big one. Another low one. We'll have another meal of silkworms. Okay, might do a bit more sieving since we're up to 20 dirt there. And I've got to stand a bit more central with them, otherwise stuff flies everywhere. Okay. Chuck it all in there and see what it came out to be. Alright, I think that's everything. Dark oak seed, nice. We've now got sugarcane and potato. So that'll go nicely with the carrot seeds that we had up from before. Great. So it looks like we're getting basically all the types of seeds that we can get out of that stuff now. Plenty of this sort of stuff, which is good to see. Heap more stone pebbles now. So I'll turn them into cobblestone. A heap of silkworms there. What I might do is, well, let's do it by halves. Cook up another 32 of them. There we go, lovely. How's that going? That's past halfway. We're getting there. Let's crook up ourselves up another tree. Another low one. And we'll go another one. We've still got plenty of crooks. So we won't have to do this saplings into mulch, into dirt for too much longer, because we'll soon be able to go back and get a dirt generator. Dirt generator requires same stuff as the cobble generator, except instead of cobble up the top, it's just dirt top and bottom. But of course, it makes sense to get the cobble generator first, so that we can produce a second lava bucket with a little bit more ease. So that's on its way after a while, but we're making good progress towards the cobble generator. That's 2/3 of the way to water. Then we can put our second water source in there. How are we looking for things? Only 11 saplings at the moment. Let's do another one. Squat, 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 squat. Oh, a big guy. Okay, that's not terrible. He's big, but he's not that big. Whoops, that's the wrong key. Oh, I have no other crooks. Really? I find that hard to believe. Okay. Guess we're climbing up again. Okay. Hopefully we didn't lose too much of that off the edge. We got loads of silkworms and stuff though. We've got another whole stack of logs, another whole stack of sticks, another whole stack of silkworms. So we can move them out of the way. Rotate this through for another batch of dirt. How are we looking? Ooh, getting there. 850 millibuckets. Let's go for one more tree. Oh. Okay, one more round of dirt. Look at that. We're into the 900s now. It's great to see. Collect that up, I guess. 20 dirt again, so I guess we can do a tiny bit more sieving. Oh, acorn. Or oak seed is technically what that is. Okay, yeah, we're getting several seeds of trees. Duplicates, we haven't got a second grass seed yet. That's fine. We've got grass growing around us, so it's no big deal. How are these silkworms going? Look at that, they're all cooked. Nice. That's at 968. I reckon we could just about watch that and fill in time now. I'm going to put that there, and hopefully this becomes an infinite water source. If it doesn't, I'm going to have an issue. That's the first water source in this corner. So I just put one in the opposite corner, and it should be our little infinite lake. Come on, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Then this whole wooden crucible becomes redundant. Okay, water out, water down there. Perfect, so if I pick some up, excellent. Infinite water. Okay, so now it's time to make us a hammer. How to hammer? How? Oh, it's on an angle. Of course it is. Yeah, I knew that. I knew that. Hammer. Okay. And so, yep, that was a quest. Yep. And so the quest for smashing things down begins. We're now going to swap our dirt out for our cobble. And it's time to start smashing some cobble. So if I put 1, 2, 3, 4 there, and we'll just do this gradually. Can smash that to become 4 gravel. if I smash that down again, comes 4 sand. If I smash it one more time, 4 dust. If I put my 4 dust in here, bam, 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 which will expand back out to give me 16 clay. Perfect. Alright, so in the sequence of things we're making, we need to get a fired crucible, which means we need 1, 2, 3, we need 7 clay with 7 bone meal. Bone meal is coming from sifting the dust. So now it's time, at last, to sift the dust. Alright. Let me... Yeah, that's right. So we're getting that out of sifting dust. Yeah, sifting dust in just the string mesh will give us dust or gunpowder, nothing else. We're not going to get heaps of useless things, not till we get up to iron mesh and flint mesh and stuff like that. Ooh, skystone dust. That's when we get the redstone and the extra bits. Okay. But from the looks of that, on average, 5 dust will give us 1 bone meal. So if I want to get 7 bone meal, that's like 35 dust. Wow, how else am I doing this? Bone meal, of course, comes from bones. Smelting bones as well. Grinding up bones. So I guess I could get some bones, but not getting bones anywhere anytime soon. So I guess this means we are in for a lot of dust. What did I say, like 35? Okay. Okay, 15 gravel becomes 15 sand. 15 sand. Becomes 15 dust. Okay, and we sieve it. Let's see what we get. This is not a good start. Now that I've wasted all this and gotten 1 bone meal, oh, that's terrible. Now that I've wasted all that and gotten 1 bone meal, let's talk flint meshes. Why wasn't I doing this with a flint mesh now? It's still a 20% chance. It's actually no better. Flint mesh just increases, just gives me a 10% chance of getting skystone dust, which I don't care about. So actually, it's not any better. It's a 20% chance all the way through on every type of mesh, even up to netherite mesh. So no, that's fine. It's just really bad drop rates. That's kind of depressing. Oh dear. Okay, well, I guess we're just turning more cobble into dust for more sifting. Okay, whoop. Ho, 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 ho. Wouldn't that be bad to lose 15 of these blocks off the edge? I mean, one of these days it's going to happen. Almost enough to make me want to build a wall around this. Or at least make it one block wider now. Okay, this is dust, isn't it? I don't want to sieve sand by accident. I would have expected 3 more to bring me to a total of 4. Well, I've got 5. Okay, so I came out above average for that. And I'm starting to get gunpowder. Okay. We needed 9. No, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We only need 7 bone meal. So, not too much more. We're going to have to turn these stone pebbles into more cobblestone. And let's see. Let's just do 4. Go from there. Okay, 4 dust. Can I get 2 more? I got 1 more. Okay. Don't go off the edge. Come on, just 1 more bone meal. Got it. Okay. So, bone meal with that gets me that. Gets me one of them. Perfect. I'll put this gunpowder in here, even though it's technically not the same sort of stuff. So maybe just to remind me that it's not the same sort of stuff, I put it in here. Okay. Unfired crucible, so I've got to fire it. This is like this thing, the wooden crucible. I'm actually going to take the wooden crucible because it's not of value anymore, and I'm going to replace it with this boy. There. Because that's how I make lava. Now, to just think this through, yep, we're going to need the hopper, absolutely. Yep, we're going to need a bucket of lava and a bucket of water, which means we're going to need another 3 clay into a bucket. We'll have to cook that up. Okay, so this can just be a bucket of water. They're ready. This one's ready for a bucket of lava when the time comes. To make the bucket of lava, of course, anyway, to make the bucket of lava, I'm going to have to pick up some lava, and that's going to come from putting I could use lava to triple the heat source. Not worth it. What's that? Nothing. That's not going to happen. So to get lava, one whole bucket. Oh, trees just grown. Crushed granite, so that's only 200. Andesite's 250. 200. 200. 250. I can make water in them again. Oh, obsidian, but of course that's no good. Crushed netherrack. Various types of leaves, so diorite, still 250. Dust is no good. Cobble is also 250. Stone 250. Netherrack, but I don't have access to the nether. Sand, no good. Gravel, no good. Crushed sandstone. So it's going to be andesite and all these fancy things. Let's just chop this tree down since it's sprung up right as we didn't want it. So I won't put another sapling in its place because we don't want random trees cluttering up our view at this point. Yes, so it's these things here. Granite and whatnot. So if I put 4 of these together. Oh, hi Amatoriso in the chat there. How are you supposed to just remember the basics of maths? Oh, I don't know. Same way you remember the basics of almost anything. A lot of stuff is just repetition. Practice makes perfect, all that kind of stuff. If I put that in there, perfect, that's going to start making a lava. So if I do that 3 more times, that's going to make a full lava. Right, so that's going to get me 1 bucket of lava. And that means we're just about there. Because I'll have my bucket of lava with my bucket of water. I can make the... Oh, of course I'm going to need a piece of glass. I'm going to need 6 cobblestone actually in order to make this. So I've got to keep 6 cobble around. And I need to make 1 piece of glass. So let's see. Yeah, I'm going to need more stone pebbles in order to get some more cobble out of this. Smashed up too much cobble in everything I've been doing. So that means more dirt sieving to make more pebbles. So that means while this is all melting down, we should just do some more tree work, really. Let's munch down on a few silkworms. Okay, squatting for trees. Grow tree. Okay. Go another one. There we are. Put that one there. Oh, I see. After the exam you got lazy. It's one of those things, isn't it, where right before you've got like a maths exam or something, you study up heaps, you do a load of practice, and I mean you're fairly good going into the exam, it's all fresh in your mind, but then as soon as the exam's done, yeah, you immediately forget everything, don't you? That's sort of the way a lot of these things go. If you don't, I guess the other saying is, if you don't use it, you lose it. Right? That's the other one. So, yeah, if you don't keep doing maths, then after a while, it just gets that bit harder again. Let's break that one down. I should put the dirt back in the inventory there. There we go. So we can put another round of saplings through. Don't worry, there's still plenty of time to to keep hold of maths. It's like, well, I keep going to analogies and metaphors and things. Because it's like riding a bike and stuff like that. You know, each time you relearn it, each time you come back to it again, it gets that little bit easier to remember each time. Because you've done it once before, then you've done it twice before, and so on. What's that? I at least want to see what's after algebra. Yeah, absolutely. Algebra is a important tool within mathematics, and yeah, it's an important part of higher mathematical ideas because it sort of lays the groundwork for basically being able to write down and express a lot of things. I like to sort of think of algebra as like the written language of mathematics. Learning algebra is like learning another language, but it's the language of maths. It's how you write down equations in algebra and solve things and stuff like that. So it's an important thing to have. Okay. Wow, we've got a whole stack of apples now. Let's put them away. And another stack of silkworms. How are we going? Let's maybe sieve a little bit of this dirt. How's that melting? Oh wow, that's on its way. It's going to be ready with lava before we're ready for it. Okay. Dump all of this random seeds back in here. Okay. It's looking good. Turn some of this back into more cobble. There we go. Alright. 30 minutes a day algebra. Sure. I can't necessarily quantify what's a good amount of these sorts of things to practice stuff. Everyone's different. But sure. Sounds like a good plan. Get a plan in order. What are we needing? So yeah, we've got to have 6 of this. I've got to get 1 glass. That's right. So I want 1 cobble that I can hammer down to sand. Actually, I want 2. Really. Okay, so there's 2 sand. Get that cooking up. Wonder if just that is good enough. Honestly, as I say, I got no idea. That's something that's just going to come with trying it out for a while and seeing how it goes. Give it a go for a little while, see if it helps things to stick. So there's our glass. Which means we're just about ready for the cobble generator. Oh yes, there's also things like graphs, geometry, and stuff like that. Yes, definitely. Algebra is not, the only part of maths in the world, so definitely make sure you're leaving room for other things that need study as well. Lava bucket, yes, etc. We need the hopper. Yeah. So what's this? Dust to clay. Any barrel. I got barrels. And what? It's going to give me 1 clay. Dust barrel. Yep. Right click dust on my lower. But if I break this, I'm going to lose the water. Let me just do that. Break this one. There we go. That's better. So for some reason that one didn't trigger. Perfect. got the clay there. That's also done that. Craft a bucket and then burn it in a furnace. Yep, we've done that. Next is the hopper. Wait, if you're studying maths, how do you have space for anything else in your head? Yeah, it can be a bit like that at times. Yeah. Brick hopper. So we need a chest. They're all trapped chests for some reason. There we go. There's a chest. And then 5 bricks. How do you make bricks? Oh, of course you just cook up clay. So that's just 5 clay with a chest. Okay. Cooking up 5 clay. Look at that. I have 6 clay. Perfect. I'll waste a bit of charcoal on that. There's 5 of them there. We're also going to need a chest, as I said. Here's my chest. Oh, there's more clay. Didn't even notice. Got that as part of the quest reward, didn't I? So chest with the bricks. It's going to make us our hopper. Oh, and the barrel. We can put the barrel back now. Forgot about that. Back you go. We'll have that dirt back. Okay. So that's going to make us a hopper. Brick hopper. Nice. I will need to make another chest. Because what are we going to do? We're going to put our setup, our cobble gen setup somewhere around here. If I put the chest there, if I put the hopper feeding into that side like that, right? Anything I put in there should go into the chest. Great. That's fine. Also, who is Skeevers supposed to be? Skeevers is my wife. She also streams on this account. Sharky and Skeevers, the 2 of us. We each take turns at various times. Although, to be honest, it's actually been quite a while since Skeevers has streamed on here. Which is partly my fault, because I haven't set things up for her. She's wanting to stream a different game sometime soon, and there's some stuff I have to set up behind the scenes before she's able to stream that particular game she's looking at. So once I get my act together a bit and get that organised for her, I'm sure she'll be back to do a bit more streaming as well. So that's going to take a little bit longer yet. We actually did manage to get there first. I didn't think we were going to. So when that's made, didn't sound too old to me. Thank you. I am in my early 30s, and Skeevers is in her late 20s. That'll be near enough. We're both just either side of 30, one above, one below. Thinking ahead to, so I've got the hopper, so thinking ahead to the dirt generator, that's going to need another bucket because I'm going to break my bucket getting that. So that's going to require an additional bucket, which I can do. That's easy. I suppose I can turn that into cobblestone now, because I'm never going to need more pebbles. There we go. So these will be a pair of lava buckets. What's your occupation? You sure you want to know? I am a university teacher. I'll give you one guess what subject I teach at university. That's fine. That's going. Yep, I don't know why I'm looking at that in that one. But it is not physics. I don't mind physics. I did physics at high school. It was an alright subject, but of course it's not my first love, shall we say. I'm definitely drawn to another subject instead. I think we're just playing the waiting game now. I just need lava. Then I can make the infinite cobble generator. Then when I've got infinite cobble, I can start working towards better meshes. And while that happens, we wait for more lava. Once we have more lava, we can get the dirt generator, and then we're set. Then we've got infinite cobble and infinite dirt. And then we can go from there. Yes, the dreaded mathematics. Absolutely. Well, that's nearly there, isn't it? 875. So that won't be much longer. We'll be good to go. We can make our cobble generator. Is there a gap in math and real math? Well, it sort of depends what you're defining by math and real math and things like that. There's definitely, there's pure math, there's applied math, there's definitely maths that fits within the real world in a more obvious kind of setting. And then, of course, there's definitely maths that, doesn't so easily lend itself to the real world. Oh, here's some rain. We finally got the rain. After I've already got my infinite water sources. So now my barrels can fill up with water naturally. Ah, dear. Oh, and it's a storm and everything. Well, I guess that was only a matter of time before that happened. Speaking of time, just keeping an eye on the clock here. We've been streaming just over 2 hours here. I probably don't want to stick around a whole lot longer. We'll push it a little bit because I want to at least get this infinite cobble generator started, so that I can feel the benefits of that. But yeah, I might, while I'm waiting for that, to finish, I might put another layer of wood around the island, but this is going to be done any minute now, so it's not worth committing to that. Are there any students that come not being good at even pre-algebra? Yeah, we get all sorts of students coming into university with varying types of prerequisites. Because of course you've got some students that are coming straight out of high school. You've got some students that whoa, oh dear, phantoms. This is a problem. I forgot that this was going to be a thing. How do I deal with this? Craft a sword real quick. Come at me. I think I'm dying here. I don't think there's a way out of this. This is going to be awkward. First death. Enter phantoms. And are they going to go? They're not. They're going to stay here. This is going to be awkward. I guess I could just keep dying here, but I'm going to have to kill them at some point. I guess I can keep chain dying. Wow, they have way too many hearts for me to kill. This is not happening. I didn't want to have to cheat so soon. Whoops. How do we deal with this? Can I make wool? Whoops. Don't get knocked out of here. I can. I should have made a bed a long time ago. That's the obvious solution. Get back in the water. Bed. Okay, let's just die one more time. I doubt I can sleep with them up there, but maybe I can. Alright, respawn again. Bed. Let's get us a bed down. Right here. Sleepy time. Go, phantoms, go! Haha! I can't believe it took me that long to think about that. That I had to chain die 3 times. I have 3 obituaries. I don't know that I want to keep them all. And I've got 3 heads as well. From dying 3 times. Ooh, that was a bit awkward. Now I've got a wooden sword, I guess. Okay, breathe, relax, calm down. Yeah, I have no idea why I never thought to make a bed. I just let the days and nights come and totally forgot about phantoms. Alright, I think I was in the middle of something there. Let me have another look at the chat. Some people can know a language and speech and not text. They can still communicate. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think I was in the middle of saying, right as those phantoms showed up, that, yeah, we get people from all walks of life coming to uni, and they've got varying different maths backgrounds, and that's just something we have to cater for. So, uni... Oh! Okay, that was awkward. Uni maths tends to come in a couple of different levels and stuff like that. Like you can be doing basic maths, intermediate maths, advanced maths, all that sort of stuff at a university level, and it just depends. Yeah, what kind of background prerequisite you're coming at. Some people are coming to university that don't know algebra, and so they have to take a more basic kind of maths course that teaches those sort of foundational skills. So, look, anything's possible in terms of what you bring to the table with these kinds of courses and things. Okay, that should get us back a bit. Alright, I think we're in shape to make that cobble generator. Put that one there and that one there. And then it was cobble, top and bottom. Bam. Oh, and of course, I lose the bucket. Yeah, I should have known that. So if we put this here, that is infinite cobblestone. Amazing. Look at that. A little lava and water in a block. And it makes me cobble forever. Right, perfect. Unfortunately, I'm going to need one more clay in order to Oh, and I should be making more of this. I'm forgetting. 16. 1, 2, there we go. There we go. Put 4 of them in there. Get another one underway. Yep, so I'm going to need one more clay. Quite awkwardly. If I make one of these and Smash it down a couple of layers. Sand and dust. We've already got barrels of water. Perfect. Clay. Perfect. I'll cook them. That's going to set me up for a infinite dirt chest. Of course, I'm going to need another hopper for that, don't I? Another brick hopper. So that's going to take another 5 clay again. So that means I need 2 more. Wow, look at that. Oh, and there goes the hammer. Alright, time for a new hammer. And let's splash out and get ourselves a cobblestone hammer. We don't need a oops, what have I done there? We don't need a wooden one anymore. We can go to stone. What's the most interesting thing about maths? The infamous question, why should we learn it? Yeah, of course. I think mathematics is just so important in terms of its like as a technical literacy, simply because it's used by so many other branches of learning. You mentioned physics before and things like that. So many other of the technical and scientific branches of learning just require mathematics. So it's a very skills-based type of subject in that regard. So there's sort of pros of learning it from that side of things, in that it helps other other ventures, other topics, stuff like that. What's the most interesting thing about maths? I'm not sure, actually. I don't know if I've ever really thought about that. What I find to be the most interesting thing about maths. I'm just going to break that bed. Do that. So that I can hop her into there. There we go. So if I put a brick hopper this way, pointing into there, then I can put my other generator right here. They can be both in this little corner. I can have my cobble chest, and I can have my dirt chest. Got 6 dirt, that's fine, that's the bare minimum I need. I'll need a bucket of water, which could be this last one here, and a bucket of lava, which will be when this one's done, which it looks like it's not going to be done for a while yet. That's only a quarter of the way through. And that will be my end point. Once I get the infinite dirt generator going, that's going to be where I'm going to call this session. Oh, my bed. I need to put that back down since I took that up. Right there. That'll do. There we go. Spawn point set. Okay, so that's going to melt down. So, in the meantime, while we wait for all of that to happen, I should be aiming to get more flint. So, I need 6 flint each, so 12 flint. That's 36 of this. Six more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 36 gravel, which should combine to make 12 flints. So, if I take the meshes out of these, I can now, hopefully, upgrade them to flint. Perfect. Flint mesh. Excellent. So if I just go to the quest book, there we go, we've got ourselves flint mesh. Excellent. Which in the sieving has upgraded some things a little bit. So flint mesh, when I'm sieving just dirt in the sieve, going from string, so that's dirt, yeah, going from string up to flint just looks like it's going to have increased the chances of things dropping, which I'm not too fussed about. What's going to be more useful is sieving gravel and dust and stuff like that. So putting gravel in a sieve, yep, just gets me flint. Now that it's flint mesh, I can start getting ores. So the next upgrade after the flint mesh is, of course, the iron mesh. So the iron mesh is going to require 6 iron, so really 12 iron. Yeah, iron ore piece. 10% chance of getting an iron ore piece. Put 4 of them together to get iron ore. An ore crushing hammer gets 2 grit. Or an engineer's hammer gets 1 iron dust. Of course, I could just smelt it to get an iron ingot. Quartz grindstone? How do I make that? Nope, that's too complicated. Okay, so what do I do with iron dust? I cook it, of course, into 1 ingot. Alright. So then what do I do with iron grit? I cook it into 1 ingot. So that is a doubling. So the engineer's hammer just sort of turns into that. But I need iron to make it. So that's useless. That's not going to happen. I could just cook the ore. Just directly cook the ore. Alright. The ore crushing hammer. Oh, that's a block of iron. Well, that's not happening. Not for a long time yet. Okay. So to start with, we need to be inefficient and just get some iron in order to upgrade the meshes. So to turn a flint mesh into iron mesh, I do slightly increase my iron chance, but it now also allows me the chances of getting diamonds. So it's a slow exponential curve. Yeah, turning my flint meshes into iron mesh. So that's the gradual thing to work towards here. How's this going? It's getting there. I just got to kill another couple of minutes, and then it will be good to go. Look at how much of that we've got. It's amazing. I guess we should start sieving some gravel. So for that, we really should have a chest for all the gravel things to go into. Right there. That's the gravel one now. guess what I should do, if I do this properly, I could do this. Right, get the hammer out, fall into the water, and then do this. Just like that. That's the smarter way of doing this, isn't it? So that was 21 gravel right there. I'll do one more. So I've got 22 gravel. And now I can put all this through here. See what we get. Okay, we'll just put everything in there and we'll investigate what we actually got. Oh, nice. We've got some lapis, some coal, bit of flint. There's the iron pieces. Right there. Actually, just thinking about this. So I get the iron pieces from sieving gravel, right? But I could also get iron from sieving sand. Oh, but it's got to be in a diamond mesh. So gravel in a flint mesh. Gravel in an iron mesh. Wow, sand in a diamond mesh. And I've actually got a 50% chance of getting iron coming through. Which is more than just gravel in a diamond mesh. That's bizarre. Sand in an emerald mesh. Gravel in an emerald mesh. Yeah. Netherite mesh, sure. So it's actually sand that has a better chance of this. So what if I was sieving dust? Well, let's look for, that's just sand. There's dust. Dust in a sieve. Glowstone, gunpowder, yeah, it's all totally different stuff. Okay. So it's just sand. Has this weird quirk to it then. Apparently. So there was sand in the sieve. There it was there. So putting sand in a sieve. Yep. I can get salt out once I've got flint in it. Once I've got iron in there. Well, once I've got diamond in there, I can get more iron. So that's a good way to sort of mass produce iron. Do a lot of sand sieving with a diamond mesh. Alright, fair enough. Okay, well that tells me that I'm doing the right thing. Gravel's exactly what I want to be doing to get a heap more iron. That's nearly done. Wow, okay. A bunch more of that coming in. Let's get a heap more of this happening. What's the hardest learning curve students encounter overall? That's an interesting one, actually. It sort of depends, because there are some fairly significant hurdles at a couple of different stages. I mean, algebra is certainly one of the obvious learning curves to master. But there are a couple around that are important in their own way for a couple of different things. Algebra leads on to calculus, and depending upon your background with algebra and other things, there can be a bit of a learning curve with calculus, therefore. Oh, we literally got no more iron out of that. It's a shame. another stack. Jump off. Smash it down. And then sieve it up. Okay. Oops. I want a bit of lead there. Alright, 4 iron. Slowly getting there. That's enough to make 1 iron ore. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah. Wow. Which is enough to make 1 iron after I cook it. Maybe I do rush this, because that's 9. That's 10 iron, but it then means I get to double my ores. Higher yield and marginally crafting ore to grit in a crafting table. Has low durability and cannot be repaired. Oh, so that'll break after a while. So it costs 10 iron to make, but it will double iron. Is that worth it? Because that's 1 iron. I'm not sure if that's worth it. Maybe it is. But of course, if I upgrade to my iron mesh, that takes 6 iron to do an upgrade. That just goes from a 10% to a 15% chance. So, slightly more likely. It's actually better economy to do the other thing. Alright. Maybe something to consider. Ooh, the lava's ready. Okay. Perfect. Lava. And I guess since it's there, might as well have another one on the go. Okay. Lava and water with the last bit of glass and all the remaining dirt. There's our dirt generator. And it can go right there. So cobble generator, dirt generator, and now we have a chest filling up with dirt. Amazing. So we no longer need all this stuff for sieving and stuff. Infinite dirt, infinite cobble. Perfect. Okay. Well, that feels good. We're in a good place now. Having all of those things. And I'm thinking that we might be done for this session now. Just going to have a quick look at the quest book, see where we are. Yep. So of course, this one is just a get busy kind of quest. Get 64 of each of these things. That's fine. That'll happen in time. Yeah, working our way through the meshes. That'll happen in time. This path over here, bone meal to flowers to floral fertilizer, opens up Britannia. I'm not too worried about heading into Britannia just yet. I will at some point, of course. And heading down this way, of course, gets us into the beehives, which will open up the bees side of things. So that'll happen at some point too. But before we get there, I think what we need to be doing at this point now that we've got infinite dirt, infinite cobble, we can let these go for ages. And I think we're finally at the point where it's time to start spending our resources on actually establishing a proper base, expanding this out into a significant island. So we've actually got room to move, room to spread out, maybe reorganize this whole layout completely with a lot more space, and start planning a proper island. So I think that leaves us in good stead for the next session. Yep, that's going through nicely. This one's going through great too. Feels good to just have free dirt now after all that struggle at the start to get dirt. I was going to say food's probably the next thing to worry about, but no, we've got loads of silkworms. So we're fine for food for a while. We could start getting a farm up at some point, but we're pretty well good to go at the moment. So I think we leave it there. I don't think there's anything else to do for right now. Yeah, we can get some armor at some point. We can get some better tools now that we've got cobble at our disposal. We're good to go with everything. And oh, look at that! Right on cue, it looks like Minecraft is crashing. Nope, there we are. We're back. It was just the rain coming. Let's have a quick sleep. No, this is rain during the day. I just don't want the phantoms coming out at me again. Oh, that's a shame. Ending the session on rain. Come on. Is it really not night? I can't even see the sun because the sun disappears during the rain. So I wasn't really paying attention. It felt like it was the middle of the day. But okay, that's alright. Well, I guess we're just going to have to leave this here and pick up next time at the start of a rainy day. Oh, hi everyone. Great timing, and by great I probably mean unfortunate timing. I'm literally just about to end the session. We've just finished a 2.5, nearly 3 hour session on this sky block. So I'm actually wrapping things up here. So thanks for the raid. Good to catch up again. But we're just signing out here and wrapping things up. So this is the part where I thank everyone for for watching, albeit maybe for just a little bit there. And I will catch you all in the next session. No worries. See you, everyone.